Hi, my name is Hansika Chanarai and I'm 17 years old. I attend Tanglin Trust School in Singapore and I recently moved to Singapore in September. I was diagnosed with dyscalculia at the age of 10 and today I'm going to talk about my experience with dyscalculia. Many people don't even know what dyscalculia is. The DFES Foundation in the UK defines it as a condition that affects the ability to acquire mathematical skills. But what does this really mean? From my experience, dyscalculia is a lack of understanding of basic numeric concepts. You know how or what you're doing in class by regurgitating number facts such as multiplications, but you don't actually understand why. Dyscalculia isn't as illustrious as other learning disabilities such as dyslexia. In fact, before I was diagnosed with dyscalculia, I had no idea that this learning disability even existed. Dyscalculia is often referred to as maths dyslexia. Even though a few people know what it is just as common as dyscalculia affects 5% of the population, statistically the same amount that is affected by dyslexia as of 2001. But it is over 30 years behind in research compared to dyslexia. Today, I'm going to describe my journey with dyscalculia and how dyscalculia or any other learning disability should never stand in the way between you and your dreams and aspirations. You can still achieve your goals despite what other people tell you. I was told by Professor Butterworth, a lead professor in dyscalculia, that it would be impossible for me to even sit my GCSEs, but I worked hard and got an A. Today I'm going to tell you about this journey. I was never amazing at mathematics from a young age. But when I was in year 3 or 4, I didn't think anything of it. My priorities weren't understanding the maths problem that we were given to complete, but instead finishing my work as quickly as possible so I could go join my friends in the playground. I thought everyone found maths hard. It was one of those subjects that were charged with the conviction of being stupid and impossible by kids in the playground. But as I grew older, I started to notice a difference between me and the rest of my class. I never liked to feel as though I was lagging behind. So looking back, I can see that I started to develop some strategies to keep up with my peers from a young age. For example, when we were being assessed on our multiplications, I'd recite each table off by heart rather than understanding what I was doing. But as I grew older, my usual tricks in memorizing number facts and counting on my fingers were not sufficient. These are some of the dyscalculia difficulties that many people experience, and some of which I experienced as well. I always grew up with the attitude that hard work, motivation, and determination were the key ingredients for success, and I still do, although in year 5 it didn't feel that way. I was constantly frustrated and agitated, as it didn't matter the amount of work I put into my maths homework, I just wouldn't get it. A simple 20-minute arithmetic homework would take me over an hour. This was in addition to the latest fad at the time, Kumon, which most children my age were participating in. The combination of not being able to complete my own school's work or the extra work left me in tears. At this time, my parents or teachers didn't comprehend or understand why the maths, the extra work, I couldn't understand it, which added further to my frustration, as no matter how hard I tried or how many hours I put in, it made no difference. At the age of 9 and 10, I didn't look forward to attending maths lessons. It was as if they were not speaking another language, nor did I understand why I wasn't able to comprehend maths. Looking back, I realized that it wasn't my fault I was failing, it was out of my control. I needed to be taught in a different way. It was only in year 6, a few months away from me sitting my 11+ examination,